understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to us. Uh-oh.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker.
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
Back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
Hola!
Man, what a glorious Monday we are having right now.
Badass Monday.
On the West Coast.
It's incredible. The sun's out. The weather's
and it's out on
badass.
my side of the woods too.
Yeah, because you had that problem yesterday.
We did some math. Yeah, we did some weird math the other day, and it made no sense. I was a mile from you. It was cloudy and 62, and you had sun. So
actually, it
welcome.
was. By the way, full transparency. It was actually a borderline argument we actually had via our group text. I'm like, oh, dude, like Shane's like, it's snowing. We're gonna get a foot of snow tonight in Chicago. This sucks. Yada yada yada. I'm like, dude, it's 75, sunny, and perfect here right now. That sucks for you. And Michelle just immediately says, Cody's a liar. It is 62, and I had to go outside, get some video.
I know.
And you're just like, that's not real.
No, I walked outside. I was walking into my class. I'm like, it feels chilly to me, but that's your weather update for what's going on out here in the Santa Monica, Marina Del Rey.
Perfect.
It is perfect. We had a good sports weekend. I had a great Spurs sports weekend.
Good for you.
So that was something that I want to check in. We got somebody has a birthday yesterday. Oh, I think that's Steven. Is that Steven having a birthday? Oh. Happy. But yeah, I feel like we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Lots to talk about. Had a blast this last weekend. A lot of people in the sports industry reaching out to us for reasons I can't even fathom.
I love it.
But I can't stress this enough. What a weekend for football. And my God, fired Daboll.
Well, when you say, I feel bad.
I do
just
too.
doing my hair while we're on the air.
I do too.
Look, it was a no-win situation.
It really was.
And the timing is such that, your quarterback for the fourth time this season is going through some concussion stuff.
Mm-hmm. And he took a hit. That hit he took on the ground, that it looked like he got DDT'd into the ground, and you just don't like seeing that at all. That was tough. And
I don't like it.
He came out of the game. He had a towel over his head. He was walking off the field. And right when I saw that, I'm like, okay, well, maybe Russ has got some. I didn't even think magic. He didn't need to have magic. No. They had a lead. They had a decent lead at that point. But there it is, the albatross that is the New York Football Giants in the fourth quarter, unbearably bad in the fourth quarter this year. And I don't think it was the Jackson Dart. I don't think it was this team can't get it done. And I actually borderline agree with the decision. I
feel like this decision weirdly could have been made at other times.
Yes, many times, actually.
I think maybe that's it. It's like, okay, this felt inevitable for quite some time. And now that it's happened, I guess we're all just sort of like, but what about the timing? That's really weird. It was going to happen.
One way or another, it was going to happen. In fact, but we do have a graphic. And Rock, if you could throw up the graphic right now, specifically about his accomplishments. Now, keep in mind, Brian Daboll has not had the greatest of times when it comes to this team. His first year in 2022, the man won Coach of the Year.
Is that not insane?
He went to the playoffs. I mean, it hasn't been a great run for him ever since then. Obviously, the Saquon of it all last year.
That's not his fault.
Nope. Then of course, the video, you got to get Chase Daniels, Didn't do that. Then the Danny Dimes implosion. Couple that with the Danny Dimes resurgence.
That doesn't help.
Danny Dimes, by the way, wins a game yesterday bleeding out the mouth in Germany. Pretty badass.
I mean, pretty badass.
Pretty badass.
Those Berliners were like, this is tough.
It's like, this is what football is.
I mean, look, yes, that doesn't help at all.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was inevitable.
It was.
There was never going to be a great time.
Well, I have a stat for you, and I gotta say this is why he was fired. It's just nothing else you can say about this. And he even had the look on his face. Brian Daboll, as that game ended, and I don't know if you really looked at his face. I thought it was snow at first, but no, that man's beard is grayed.
It's like a president. JJ Redick, same thing.
Same thing.
Sports aging.
I'm looking at this right now, and this is why he was fired. Because the Giants, if you really watch them this year, they've been in a lot of games. They've been in a lot of games to the point where we
talked about before Scatterboo got hurt. Before they were
everything.
They were having fun.
They were getting exciting. They were fun to watch. It seems like people were resonating with them. But with the record that they currently have, this is why he got fired. Against the Cowboys, Broncos, and Bears, Giants had a 92.3%, 99.3%, and a 96.9% chance of winning in the late fourth quarter because of these devastating fourth quarter double-digit losses. Well, I'm sorry, double-digit leads that they give up for said losses. I'm sorry, I do not celebrate a coach getting fired. Brian Daboll seems like a pretty good dude, too.
I only celebrate like a couple people.
I would only celebrate really like 2 people getting fired.
2. That's literally mine.
Literally 2 people I would
list is 2 as
celebrate.
well. That's weird.
Outside of that, no, I don't celebrate this nonsense. And it sucks.
It's a tough gig, man. You get hired to get fired when you're a coach.
I mean, we talked about it with
part of the deal.
Remember when we talked about it with Vrabel too? Like Vrabel wins Coach of the Year, has a bad year,
stupid.
and then gets fired.
Correct.
So
who's winning now?
And
Winning now.
I'm just waiting for Daboll to take over the Jacksonville Jaguars in a little bit because, by the way, they had a disastrous game yesterday too.
Yeah, I would root for. Yeah, because I don't. From all I can tell, like I don't think people dislike Daboll. Like I don't think it's one of those things
awesome.
where you're like, yeah, get out of here. We're over.
He loves New York hip hop.
Okay, that's weird. He's my age. I just learned that from the graphic.
Look at that. Good for him.
I don't know why I would have.
Why are you aging so much better? Because you
I'm
don't
not
coach the
coaching.
Giants?
I'm also, I can't get a job, and I think that keeps people. From
What is that like to not be able to get a job, Michelle?
weird.
Is it
Weird.
even though you have a job on FanDuel TV? It's a show called Run It Back.
They're
You should check
literally
it out.
on right now. I can see
And
it.
I'm literally looking at you on TV on NBA TV.
Well, now that
as
wait,
we're
hold on.
doing
That's
this.
Lou Will's beautiful face.
Oh,
And
you're
then-
right,
and
you're
then
right.
it'd
That
be
is not
my
you.
less than hideous face, I guess. Depends on the day. But yeah, so we had, and I will say this: we had to say we had amazing football yesterday would be an absolute lie. We had football in the afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to say we did have amazing football for the first half of the day.
It was like my red zone was like, oh yeah, we're happy, and then it just sort of died.
And then the red zone just with a whole FU to all of us. I
Poor
actually,
Scott Hansen.
I actually turned off red zone.
What?
I turned it off.
So do what?
Well, listen.
I mean, who does that?
Listen, here's why I turned it off. First, the game sucked. All of them
Sure.
sucked. After each game turned into a 21-point lead, I'm like, okay, there's really no reason to watch this. Oh, and now we're going to interview the president and he's going to talk
Of
about
what?
football
President of what?
of the United States. I don't know if
Oh.
you saw he was
Actually, you know
and they
what?
even called it red zone with the commander in chief, and I'm like, I'm going to go
They
watch
did
something
not.
else.
I didn't know. See, I missed that. I must have been upstairs.
Yeah, you missed
staring
that.
at the wall.
I was busy.
Well, the country's in good shape, so I can see why you have time to do that. But like, yeah,
never been better.
I don't know. I was just like a weird. Looking ahead. Not, I don't want to because we have a whole week of fun. But more like bed zone because I'm
Easy.
That's funny.
Love that.
That's funny. You should be doing that for a living. Coming up with
Yes.
thoughts.
Yes. Put more
Graphics.
comments up so we can throw that up for us.
But yes, it's like looking ahead to next week. I think there's some good ones. Tonight should be decent. I
It
won't be
should
able
be.
to watch it,
But
but
even-
please tell me how it is.
I'll even admit, though, I was excited for Sunday Night Football. Not a good game. I'm sorry. It's just
Kind of lost my interest.
it's so funny because remember week 1 of our new rebooted show, Beadle and Decker. By the way, like, share, and subscribe, and
Please,
join us
tell
here.
your friends.
I can't stress this enough. We were kind of giggling but also borderline understanding the gambling odds that were showing up for the Ravens because
yes,
the Ravens
yes.
were 2-5 at the time.
Yeah.
and they didn't have just the favored odds to win the division.
No.
It was like a commanding favorite. They were like at -170, and you had the Steelers, who were at the time, I think, like 5-2. They were at +170, and I'd be like, this is
we
insane.
thought it was a mistake.
It's not a
Or
mistake.
like, did they know something we didn't know?
No, they definitely knew something we didn't know. They knew that this team in Pittsburgh is not very good. They just are not. They looked like... Oh, Rocky, what time is it? Have we reached the 10-minute mark yet? Yes. They looked like shit.
They did.
They
Shit
looked like
sandwiches.
absolute shit.
Well, Aaron Rodgers, like, for as long as I could watch, but just look. This was like the first time you're like, oh, he's older.
It was
I won't say
interesting.
old because that's rude, and I don't like when people do it to me. But just he looks
I
older.
mean, listen, I know Aaron Rodgers is not old. He's not an old man.
He's
but,
older.
But in football years, yes, he's
1,000.
He's practically 1,000. How do I know this? When I played professional baseball, I retired at the age of 32. There wasn't a single player on my team that didn't call me Pops.
Oh, that at 32.
I was 32. I still had nice hair. I was still fine. I'm 38 now, and I'll admit I'm aging like absolute shit. But at the time, I was fine.
You know what? You're right. When you look at the NBA, like who the guys that officially become UNC, like
Mm-hmm.
at what age? It's usually like whoever the oldest one on the team is. But sometimes the oldest one on the team is not that old.
Yeah, they're always younger than. Now that being said, I mean Aaron Rodgers is 41 years old, and I do think it's ungodly impressive that he can even remotely spin the ball the way he does.
Too.
But it was pretty glaring yesterday that this team is not very, because Aaron Rodgers, if I remember correctly, threw a pick that I think hit just perfectly his receiver's hands, and the only way I can really describe it is he purposely tipped it up to a defender behind him, because Aaron Rodgers needs some damn help, and he's trying to get that ball to DK Metcalf any chance he get, but dude, he needs some help, and he can't get any because they didn't trade for anyone.
Has he said, like, I haven't really paid attention to any post-game Aaron Rodgers stuff, which is funny. I don't know if it's because we're out here now.
He hasn't been his same self.
Right? Like, I haven't really
Which,
heard.
good for him.
No,
I mean,
it's trust.
Yeah, good for him.
Like, it's a good thing. It's also probably exhausting to have to do all that. So, yeah, we had football. We have football tonight.
We do.
Now, are you going to go somewhere to watch it?
I haven't decided yet. There are a few things, and actually, I will address this later because in Shane's quick hitters, he does have a very specific question, and I'm looking forward to answering this, both you and I, because in case you don't know this, producer Shane, he is not here at the moment. He will be joining us later on in the show, and he is going to miss tomorrow's show, and I will tell you why producer Shane is missing tomorrow's show. Producer Shane is flying to Los Angeles for the first time in his life, if provided. Provided.
Just that something could happen.
Yeah, just
Well,
provided.
you know what? Can I say this about that?
Yeah.
This is about the flying, right? Because I've we all doom scroll. I don't care what you call it, but we're all doing it. And I'm glad I don't have to fly anywhere anytime soon. Like I go to Vegas on Thursday. I obviously drive because I always drive to Vegas.
Easy.
But I do have two great friends that are flying in from their respective states to come meet me there. And we're already like, I'm like, Bonnie, just rent a car, pull the dogs in it, and start driving today. You can crash at my place, yada yada. And then on that one note, you're like, okay, doom, lines for 5 hours, yada, yada. And then I'll see like just as many stories that are like, well, I just breezed right through. Now, granted, international terminals are notwithstanding because that's not what is being affected mostly. It's domestic. But I don't even know what to believe anymore. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. And my heart goes out to you if you're dealing with some of the bad parts of it because I've seen that too. But man, what the hell? So good luck is what I'm trying to say, Shane. Good luck.
So I'll be staying in Los Angeles for Thanksgiving for damn sure. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh God, no! Even I was talking to my dad on my way in here, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't want to deal with it, and it's not worth it because I only have a couple days off." I was like, "Christmas, New Year's, we'll figure something out." Because you know me, I will drive to San Antonio.
Yes,
like,
you will.
Nothing.
That is not a fun drive, though.
I don't mind it.
Really, to San Antonio?
I guess I'm just some sort of loner genius, is what they call it.
Listen, I just drove cross country to Los Angeles from New York City. I understand, but I have done that 10 freeway drive all the way to Texas, and I've done it all the way to San Antonio before because I played 2 years of AA ball in San Antonio. Yeah. It's not a fun. The 10 is the worst looking freeway in certain parts of Texas ever.
I mean, I don't know. I've done it so many times in the last 2
every
years.
nook and cranny.
Guess who just joined the chat?
Who joined the chat?
Siren Larry. He found us.
Siren Larry.
He said he found us.
Siren, put him up, quote. Get Siren Larry's ass. Put him up there.
Back, baby. I feel like this is like a fun reunion when we can
Siren Larry, welcome, because we know you don't have shit to watch right now or listen to, so you're welcome.
Larry. I love that. I love it. We got to get merch first. We don't have any. We send it all out because we were done.
It's funny you say that, Michelle. We do have a little merch, just a little merch left. We don't have shirts left. We don't have hats left. I still have about 15, 20 coffee mugs.
You do?
I do.
Damn.
And I have a bunch of stickers. And I still have probably about 40 golf ball markers.
Okay, so you know what? I'm a liar. I don't have merch.
I will admit,
I
got rid of all of the golf ball markers that had some other dipshit's logo on it.
I mean, Jim in Ohio is in here as well. Just probably high as a kite, which is
Jim, that a baby,
old Jimothy. Hi, Jim. Yeah. So where were we on the football thing?
Yes.
And then Shane's joining us, and Shane is flying here tomorrow, and he gets in tomorrow night.
Oh, actually, that does take us back because we did open up with the news. Whether you think it's fortunate or unfortunate news, if you're a Giant fan, congratulations, Daboll has been let go. It's a tough pill to swallow, especially the timing, because this was a game that they were ahead, and his starting quarterback did get taken out of the game with a concussion.
Yeah, so that's why it hurts today.
It does. It's something about it doesn't feel right, but I totally understand that
it's like get fired on your day off is what it is.
This was a long time coming.
I know. And he probably feels that in his heart of hearts, right?
Yeah, and I do hope he gets another shot somehow as a head coach. I don't think it'll be immediately, but he'll definitely, he's the quarterback whisperer, isn't he?
I mean,
one of them.
I don't know anymore.
Me neither. Me neither, because Danny Dimes left him, and look at Danny Dimes.
Dude.
It's unreal. It's unreal. But
What is like? That should be studied. Cases like that should be studied.
you know, it's like friend of the show, Colin Thompson, guy who was always on our
Shout
show
out.
weekly, he was ahead of this. And if you remember, no one was saying good things about Daniel Jones last year when he left the Giants, except for Colin Thompson, who on Beadle and Decker would constantly say, watch out for Danny Dimes, because if he stays in for the Vikings, he's going to crush it there. Or if he goes somewhere else, he's going to learn what he just learned in that short time of the Vikings, and he's going to be dominant. And we even
dude.
snickered at the cat.
Colin should be in an office somewhere.
Colin is my favorite head coach that doesn't have a job right now.
He wants to be a coach, but he might be better as a
Nostradamus.
GM or something, or GM.
Yeah.
Not a scout, because I feel like he wants. If you're going to be a coach, be a coach. But like, all right.
But it does remind me of the game yesterday, because here's the thing. The one thing that is getting lost in the Giants' collapse, Caleb Williams looked really fucking good.
Oh,
he looked really
you know how I knew that? Guess who won both of our fantasy football games
Again.
with a mediocre team at best. I had a couple guys with zeros.
And
Thank
Caleb
you,
won it.
Adunze and Caleb. Thank you.
He looked really
Dude,
good.
I know, I am so specifically in tune with Caleb Williams because selfishly he's my guy, that I'm just like, because that game I'm like, oh, interesting. First of all, there was snow. Okay, we need to.
The wind chill, I believe, was 18 degrees.
I need to check on my girl Al, because I'm like, it's snowing there. I feel bad because I went and sat by the pool for 20 minutes yesterday, and then I was like, that's not right. You got to be unity here. So that's one thing, but it is. Man, people were too quick to just sort of assume that it was too. Here's the problem: when you come in with hype of any kind, automatically the reverse of that is us going, but are you even worth it? Like that, it's just human. It's what we do. We tear them up, we build them up, we tear all of that. He's doing it,
Big time.
and he's doing it for a team that I love. When Chicago sports are good, I don't even live there, but as
It's
an
fun.
American city that I love. And as a great sports town, this is fantastic.
So Chicago having a bit of a resurgence. We already
Yep.
talked about the Bulls last week and what they're doing. The
Bulls.
Bears, I'm sorry, checking the record, what are they, 6-3 right now?
They are.
I'm looking at
God, why am I so slow?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah, they're 6-3.
Yeah, I was like, slowest person ever.
that division is looking good, and I'm ready to make this jump. I think Caleb's the second best QB in that division. I think the Bears
After golf?
after golf, because
Okay.
nothing against love, but it's a tale of two cities with that cat. One week
What if tonight
he might go out and absolutely crush, and then next week he'll throw 4 interceptions. It's just
I know.
I can't tell which Jordan Love we're ever getting, and that's scary for me, especially in January.
and they may very well lose tonight. It's tonight.
Yeah,
Monday.
it is tonight. Them against Philly.
Wow, Bears have won 2 in a row. It's an exciting way this one went down.
Lions won again. They're
Yeah.
of course still scary, but then again, I mean, it's not like the Commanders are world beaters at the moment. They were,
No,
they're
they've-
without Daniels.
Yeah, it's kind of like Commanders light.
But Caleb was fun to watch, and you know what else was fun to watch? Because we did have some fun football at the beginning of the day yesterday. We got to finally admit Drake May is beyond legit.
Okay, well,
Because Michelle, I don't know if you've taken a look at the MVP odds.
I have not. You know I never look at
I
stuff
know
like
you
that.
don't, but I think this is actually worth looking at this moment, because right now with the MVP odds and the teams that are players that are currently up there, of course you have your normal usual suspects.
Yeah,
You
the
got your Josh
legacies,
Allen. Yeah,
sure.
you got
Which,
your Josh
by the
Allen.
way, after yesterday,
Fell down a little bit.
probably did.
You got your Patrick Mahomes, but them being 5-4, he's kind of not at the top of the list as he normally would. Let me give you some Drake May stats real quick. Patriots,
This?
8-2.
7-game winning streak right now.
7-game winning streak.
7.
Drake May is like leading the league in like passer percentage. Like he's just doing everything.
Okay.
The only quarterback that I honestly think is having a better season
I
than
know who you're
him,
gonna say. Guy out here.
Matthew Stafford, is
Yeah.
just so
I knew you
fucking
were gonna say
good.
it. I know.
He looked like
But it'd be fun to have some new, fresh blood in the contest.
well, there is, because I still think if the season ended right now, it's Jonathan Taylor, who already has like 900 yards as a running back in 10 games. That's stupid. That is stupid. I'm sorry. This is not a quarterback award. Stop making it a quarterback award. Jonathan Taylor is a monster. He rushed for another 2 touchdowns yesterday, 218 yards?
or if you're going to make it a quarterback award, then add an award.
Yes.
Like do that. Or just rename one a quarterback MVP, and then whatever it is you need to call it to make yourself feel better for the other one.
I agree. I think that's what it should be.
The MVP that's not a quarterback goes to. Yes, do figure it out, because it does seem a little dismissive that it's never that way, or usually I shouldn't say never.
Anything else that caught your eye in the world of football yesterday? Because it was like you said, the games in the afternoon absolutely sucked. I do think that it's interesting to see the AFC West, because the one team that we still are kind of refusing to talk about. When are we going to all acknowledge the Seahawks and their existence?
It's still quiet.
We're really bad at this. Not just us. I mean, I'm talking about we collectively in the world.
I'm telling you, it's geographic.
It's that Seattle thing, man.
It's got to be.
If you're in a corner of the United States, you cannot get paid attention to nationally. Look what
took for the Mariners to get to. Thank you.
Like a game away, not even a game, a couple outs away from the World Series for anyone to acknowledge they were in the situation.
The Mariners are here. Good for them.
By the way, I know this is a bit of a tangent on the side, but have you? And I know we're not a ratings show, and I know we don't really give a shit about the ratings, but man, have you really seen all the ratings that have now come out for all of the playoff baseball?
Oh, not for all. The World Series one was what I saw.
ALCS, like the highest rated ALCS in years, which, by the way, that's Toronto and Seattle. Yeah, that wasn't Boston versus the Yankees.
No.
So
okay, I like to hear that.
That's badass. The overall numbers of the World Series, especially for Game 7, are staggering. The fact that they actually pulled in, and I can't believe I'm hearing this number right, 51 million viewers worldwide for Game 7 of the World Series is insane.
Now, how do they gauge that? Because obviously you have a lot of international viewers.
A lot,
especially in
ton in Japan, ton in Canada.
How do they do that?
I don't know. And it also, do they ever calculate eyes at I don't think they can, but like at a bar?
No, because that's always been the thing.
Yeah, because.
But I do wonder when you say worldwide, how are you watching?
I don't know how many streaming numbers, how many on the phone, that type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm never going to know because I'm never going to ask.
But
because I'm never
51 million live viewers.
That's actually pretty.
That's
badass.
like 1975 numbers.
Yeah,
that's like numbers where we only had 3 channels. That's how many people were walking. So Cam Newton, dead sport my ass.
Have they broken it down? Like, can they tell us in Japan this was the average number of viewers per
They
game?
did, and I think
that's cool
they
too.
were averaging 12.4. And
awesome.
What time is it in Japan when these games are going on?
No, I can't do that.
I can't do it either.
Actually, I think the math works out. It's not bad.
Really? It might be 9
the
a.m.
next day, like a civilized hour.
Good for them.
Yeah, pretty sure.
It was fun. So, dude, sports are hot right now, and it's
hot.
What's amazing is I don't even think the NFL is the hottest thing at the moment. I still think people are in a hangover. Maybe it's because I'm in Los Angeles and there's so many people here that are really in a World Series hangover. But I was at a bar yesterday, my favorite bar in the area, and 4 people, as the football games in the afternoon sucked, actually said out loud, "Man, I miss baseball."
Really?
I can't believe I heard that at a bar during football games while they're on.
Do they play any of the basketball games while football's on? Because
not at the bars I keep going to. I can't find a basketball game. It sucks.
No, I wondered that because I was like, well, Rockets Bucks played last night, and that was pretty decent. And I'm wondering if there was like some screen that was in the back.
There's a TV allotted
just
for it. Just one.
Like a little screen there in the back.
Hey, you guys playing the basketball game? Yeah, we got a 24-inch Zenith over in the corner. Get over there, you monster. So you think we're wrapped up on football talk?
Yeah, look, I won't be able to watch tonight, like I said, but I'll be checking it out via the old phone. I did. Well, it's not. I don't want to tell you guys. I did watch something when the games did suck. I watched a South African show on Netflix, and it was pretty awesome called Bad Influencer.
Any good?
I loved it. I think the 2 women, the leads, were amazing. I was like, okay, I love it. It's only like seven. What's the word?
Episodes?
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Jeez
welcome.
Louise,
Jesus Christ.
dementia.
How long have you worked in this industry?
I don't know. And I got sleep, so I have no idea what's going on. Like a baby,
You know what I watched last night? I was really excited. My favorite pastime. Getting stoned and finishing up Great British Bake Off.
That's right.
There is nothing
Did
better.
you see the finale?
I saw the finale.
How do you feel?
You know, she deserved to win.
Jasmine won, ladies
Jasmine
and
deserved to
gentlemen.
win. And I love Tom. I
follow Tom on Instagram.
I thought Tom brought a lot to the table with that final cake.
Yep.
But
he was a little wacky, a little weird.
She got 5-star bakers, 3 handshakes.
Yeah,
you can't compete.
You get 3 handshakes on that show. It's rap.
You think Paul Hollywood just hands out handshakes?
Is Paul Hollywood hot? There's the question.
That's a question of the
That's
day.
our poll question.
Is
Rocky,
Paul
throw it up
Hollywood
there.
hot? All right. As a straight man, I have to say he's got some style. I like how he carries himself.
Yeah.
And
he can also make bread.
He can make bread.
Like from scratch.
And he's really marketed his handshake to being the most important goddamn thing in the history of baking. I'm going to say
straight man.
This man's he's attractive.
Piercing blue eyes.
He's attractive.
Yeah, I feel like there's something there.
Tight, neat, gray beard.
It's the baking too that I'm like. I mean, how wonderful must it be to wake up in the morning to the sweet, sweet smell of fresh bread coming from the kitchen, and next thing you know, there's like, Paul Hollywood's. Okay, Joanna said no. You know what,
Joanna, you're wrong.
I don't think you're looking at the big picture.
Listen, I get that I get that he doesn't have washboard abs, but let's be real clear.
Who needs all that?
I agree.
Because there's pressure on you to have washboard abs, and I don't.
I have enough.
Keep it what it is.
Michelle, I have enough body dysmorphia to handle 9 lifetimes. I grew up in Santa Monica and I was fat as a child. So.
No, we all have it. It's weird. But anyways, that was where we got on there.
Paul Hollywood.
Joanna's killing
sexy.
Me. I will put that out on like social media. Is Paul Hollywood hot? Take it away.
I find him.
I don't know.
great.
There's something about the whole package that makes him interesting.
I would agree with that. Oh, here we go. As a bi man, Paul Hollywood has Riz. Yes, he does. Is he hot?
There he is.
But there is an appeal. Eyes like a Game of Thrones noble.
Okay, I like this. That first of all, that's a great breakdown. Yeah. Okay, so maybe he's not hot like
he's not Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but there's something there.
There's something there. He's definitely got confidence.
You're having wine with him at the hotel bar.
Of the people on the show, of the people on the Great British Bake Off, he's the most attractive one, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, no offense to Prue, I love her.
Nothing for Mr. Felding?
No, but he's grown on me.
I really do.
Actually,
like
the two of them together have grown on me. Joanna said that her British husband bakes all of Hollywood's bread recipes. Excuse us, bearing the lead, dude. Send us bread.
Lucky you.
You know we want bread.
I will send you the address. Get it over here. Ah, boy. Hey, Rock. What do you say we do some Shiggles?
I need a Shiggle.
I got one. I got one, and you're going to jump all over it, I think. It's time for Shiggles if Rock can hit it in time. Rock, be professional, hit Shiggles.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's... Oh, my God.
That's new one. I didn't even know you did that, Rock.
I also like that it's the men's bathroom because everyone knows women don't poop. So...
That's bullshit. You guys absolutely poop.
Of course we do. It's science.
Well, you know.
Do you guys have Shiggles?
So gross. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
today's Shiggle is brought to you by the United States box office because we had a very, very interesting weekend this weekend at the box office. Because here's the thing. Number one movie in the box office is a movie I now officially very much want to see. But will also admit I was very hesitant to see it because I find it strange that a movie about Predator is...
I've seen that.
The Predator is the protagonist of the movie.
Love that phrase.
And I will admit, that seems weird. Reviews are out on the movie. Everyone loves this movie. It's apparently amazing. And it absolutely crushed the box office at $40 million.
Who's in it? Anyone big?
No, I think Elle Fanning is the most famous person.
That's who it was. Okay. Yeah.
I'll admit, man, I cannot wait to see this movie. It absolutely crushed it. Number 2, Regretting You. Number 3, The Black Phone. Number 4, Sarah's Oil. I have no idea what that is.
Sarah's Oil?
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell Sarah's Oil is. Is that a sequel to Lorenzo's Oil?
Why everybody got oils? Sarah's Oil.
Begonia was 7.
Oh! Sarah's Oil. No.
What is it?
It's a Zachary Levi led movie.
Oh, God! Aren't we done with that dipshit completely? Can't he just say Shazam and fly away into the sunset? Oh, by the way, did you hear he did a whole interview where he says he's gray listed because of his beliefs?
What's gray listed?
He won't get hired because of his beliefs.
No, I'm sorry, but why is it gray? It's blacklisted.
No. He's gray listed because he still kind of works.
Oh my God, we could say that now?
Apparently.
Well, then anyone could say that.
Hi, I'm gray listed.
I promise I'm gray listed from certain places. Actually, no, I think I'm blacklisted from certain places.
And I am blacklisted because I know you.
I mean,
it is bullshit.
You're welcome. First of all, no, that's on you. But okay, all right. So we figured out what Sarah's Oil is. That's an interest and it came in what in the box office?
Sarah's Oil came in 4th with $4.4 million. So congrats to you, Zachary Levi. No one likes you. And out of the top 10 is why I wanted to bring this up, because my Shiggle is this. Because producer Shane keeps telling me that Sydney Sweeney is the most important woman in the world. It is official. Sydney Sweeney's new movie, Christie, is officially one of the biggest box office flops in the history of cinema because of the amount.
Are you being?
I am not. It made exactly $1.3 million, which I know doesn't sound terrible, except for the fact that doesn't touch the budget. Also, the marketing.
Wait, what was the budget?
Oh, I'll find out in a minute here.
Oh, I love.
I'll find the budget for you. But the other thing is, the amount of theaters that it opened up in is 2011. That's a lot of theaters to make $1.3 million.
And she's been like really pressing it up. Like,
And
lots
she's
of
been
press.
everywhere. She's talking
Everywhere.
about doing real boxing fights. I wouldn't suggest that.
Ma'am.
I just wouldn't suggest that.
She's not going to do that.
Yeah, just don't do that. That seems
Stop.
like a bad idea.
It's like when people threaten athletes and then they don't actually do anything about it. Like,
Yeah,
you're
isn't
not
it great?
doing anything about it. And if the athlete does get in their face, they chicken out. And
Well,
cower.
let's slow
It's
down.
The same thing.
Do you think it's more embarrassing when an athlete gets in your face and you do nothing and then you act like a tough guy after, or when a billionaire does it directly to your face on national TV and you sit there stone-faced like a little twerp?
I think they're equally awesome.
Just curious. I don't know what the rules are in toughness these days.
Oh, they're saying you're louder than me. That's weird. Because you are louder than me, Broseph.
Well, you have a microphone speaking. To
No,
the mic.
you tell him, Rocky.
All right, Rock.
Turn
Well,
it
you
down.
turn down my mic.
God.
Jesus. God, these
We're
people.
hurting people's ears. Okay, so one of the worst. Okay, so
Sheely.
what do you think that means? Because like you can really read into this. She's
You can.
obviously having a weird PR moment,
Yeah, because
right?
it's like she's everywhere, but it's not always for the best things.
not always
and,
great.
And she's putting out like a lot of. I believe I read a statement today from her saying that she feels bullied by audiences right now, and I'm a little.
No, please tell me that's not real.
I hope it's not. So
Did
I'm
she use
assuming
the
it's
word-
not.
Hold on. If the word
Google it
bully
and make
was
sure
used,
that I'm
going
not
to
speaking
lose
out of
my
turn.
shit.
Because I want to. Maybe that's just a nonsense thing I read, but
God, I hate when people use that word. Needs to be out. Oh.
Bullying?
No, it says she was bullied as a child.
okay. Well, I'm sorry that happened. I don't want anyone to be.
Who wasn't bullied as a child?
But I don't want you to be bullied. And I don't want you to be bullied now. I hope I'm not bullying you now by mentioning that this movie was a huge box office flop. It was. It happens. It's not necessarily your
You know
fault.
who she is? She's the girl. It's like I was too hot and everyone hated me, so I had to leave. She's that.
Oh, those are
that
that's
one.
you know what I was bullied for? Being a fat kid.
I was bullied for saying I was an atheist and defending my fat friend on the bus.
God, you're such an asshole.
I know. Well, that was fun. Guess who won though? The rest of them, I don't know what happened to those twats. But here we are. Like that's where we are.
So that's my box office update, and that's my shiggle for the day.
That is interesting. So can I ask a silly question that I don't think I've ever really understood? So much is made about opening weekends in the box office. Is it like a make or break? Like if that, so for example, does that thing have any hope of anything?
No.
That's it. So
Absolutely
it's
not, unless it becomes like some sort of cult classic after the fact. But like, I'll give you an example. Like, take a movie like Tron Legacy, which was 10 in the box office.
That's in a theater?
It is technically still in theaters.
Wow.
It made $1.8 million this last weekend, and it's made a total, as of right now, of $71.2 million.
What?
This is arguably one of Disney's biggest flops in like a decade, and it's made $71 million domestically, and I don't think that even counts internationally. But according to Disney, this is the worst thing that's ever happened in our lives. This movie made $1 million this weekend, unfortunately.
God, I wonder what they paid her too. So here was my counter to that, right? So it's like one of two things. One, her PR, because for every person that doesn't like what she has or has not, in this case, said or done, there are a lot of people that love her for what they think she thinks.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. And maybe that sort of crossed each other out and nobody went. But two, and I hate that I think that this might be closer to what it really is, ain't nobody wanting to see Sydney Sweeney act in an ugly brown wig with no makeup. And as a feminist, that pains me to say that out loud. But like, I don't think that's what people are going for.
I mean, I did see that movie with her and Glenn Powell, and I did.
Yeah, it was adorable.
It was a fun movie. I thought they both had some really good charm in it, and I thought it was fun. Everything else I've seen her in, I have not been as enthusiastic.
Well, Euphoria, she's awesome. I mean, they're all, honestly,
I will
they're
admit,
all
I've
awesome.
never actually watched Euphoria, so
Love it.
I don't have a frame of reference there. But I have unfortunately seen Madam Web. And
I saw that too.
that's, and you know what, to be fair to Sydney Sweeney, I don't think anyone came out alive of that one, so I'm sorry about
Actually,
that.
you're right. I don't think they did.
They all kind of came out looking...
Did that make more money than Christy?
Amazingly, yes.
Okay, well, there you go.
Amazingly, it did.
Fair enough.
Sadly.
Sad but true.
But yeah, that is my shiggle and box office update. Oh, and by the way, when you think of box office, you know, whenever you hear about making back their money, always double what the movie costs because they have to put the same amount of money in for marketing.
Jesus. And she's been, like I said, she's been making the rounds.
Yes.
She ain't doing that on her dime.
So-
I will also say my shiggle, and I'm glad Kevin brought this up because I had completely forgotten about it, even though I looked at the picture 20 times, has got to be Mike McDaniel trolling Buffalo Bills fans at the, and I can't believe I'm saying it, the Elbow freaking room.
Elbow Room's back, baby.
I don't think it ever left.
Elbow Room's back. Love that place.
Like, ever.
What were your thoughts on the Mike McDaniel thing? Because listen.
It's like 2 minutes away from being fired.
Listen, they won. Did you see the video of their celebration in the clubhouse after?
Tell me.
Holy shit!
Like they won a Super Bowl?
Oh my god! Like they won the Super Bowl. God, it was like you've seen the video of Freddie Freeman doing the worm. It looked like that shit.
You know what though? When you're in the garbage as much as they've been, like it must feel that way.
It's got to be.
Like that win must feel like 1,000 wins.
And they had the time of their lives, so much so that he's like pulling up around elbow room,
like
yelling at Bills fans.
By the way, and I was trying to figure out what car he was in. Like, what was
nice.
that?
It looked like a nice Mercedes. Like,
was it a sedan?
top.
I need to see it.
It was definitely a sedan.
I need to know what's going on.
But yeah, Mike McDaniel feeling himself a little bit because he is not fired and his job gets to survive one more week. Beat the Bills. I mean, beat the Bills. What can you say?
The photo's great. Like he is. This photo of him with hand hanging out, just straight up, and a Buffalo Bills fan. It is fantastic.
It's
but
something.
Everything's relative.
So my question for you is Mike McDaniel. Mm-hmm. Is it cute anymore? They're like what are they 3-6? Like.
Yeah, they're 3-7.
We're 3-7. We're still getting the Mike McDaniel antics. There's a lot of talk about him getting fired. I guess part of me really is kind of.
But are they antics, or is it just who he is?
Just him, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a lot cuter when you're winning. How about that?
Well, you could say that for anyone.
Yes.
Like it's not like, who's our guy that we love so much? Joe Mazzulla. Like,
yes.
Yeah, but I don't think there's another version of Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, him talking about watching The Town 9 times
Correct.
a week is
correct.
Funny.
Oh, but it's like, yeah, it's when they're winning, you're like, he's crazy and eccentric. But also, it's a lot quieter when they're not winning. We don't really go to them for as much sound as you do when you are winning.
Last week during the Rams game, I think I heard someone the announcer talking about talking about McVay and talking about how he's become friends with him. Could you imagine a more insufferable conversation?
God, I want to be at. I do. I want to be at that dinner.
What's the actor? Not the actress, the singer. Fiona Apple. Fiona Apple recently gave like an interview, and she was talking about when she stopped doing cocaine, and the reason she stopped doing cocaine is because she was out doing cocaine with her boyfriend, who was a director, and Quentin Tarantino, and she said, "I'm never doing this again," because it was the most insufferable conversation she had ever been a part of.
I cannot even I love Quentin Tarantino, and I have interviewed him a couple times, and that's like on when everyone's on their best behavior.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Can you imagine that?
I can't even imagine. And then you're on cocaine on top of it?
Oh my God.
No.
Because that man's already going a mile a minute telling you about how no one else can make movies but him.
But it's a brilliant brain. He's got like a memory, like the way.
He's a cinephile.
Yeah, you listen to LeBron talk about basketball sometimes, and you're like, he's like recalling a play specifically from like 8 years ago when in the fourth quarter, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
I literally don't remember yesterday.
Kurosawa used this 35 millimeter for 2 seconds.
I do, because my memory is so bad and getting worse. So I already admire people that can do that. But it's just like, that's brilliant. It's a form of brilliance, whatever you want to call it.
Well, I will admit that there are some things from him I like more than others because I feel like a lot of his shit is very ostentatious.
Okay, you know what? Subtle. I think using the word ostentatious is ostentatious.
That is fair. Yeah. That is actually a fair retort. I will shut up now and go ahead and turn the page over to Shane's quick hitters. Hey, Rock.
I'm scared.
You're running the quick hitters today, my guy, because we got no Shane at the moment. So get us Shane's quick hitters, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. Okay. Ooh, Rock's quick hitters and a cameo. I love that.
Okay, so. I'm kind of scared about what's happening.
I am too, because Rock's got to get himself on camera. Rock's doing 9 jobs today.
I kind of feel bad.
Nah, but he's got it. He's got it.
There he is.
All right, talk to us, Rock.
So quick hitters.
Wait, you got to sit up straight because the lower third's cut.
Yeah, it's cutting off your entire face, dude.
Although that is kind of funny. That is kind of.
There we go.
Oh.
Unprofessional.
I was like, I thought you just had to sit up straight.
Okay, so for Shane's quick hitters, he wanted to know, since he's going to be in town this week, a good bar or a good seafood recommendation.
What? Those are two different things.
Two different things. So okay, so I'll start with the seafood recommendation.
Okay, let me
here in
pull
Los
up I made a list in my phone.
I'll make this one really quick. We're in Santa Monica, and there is a place called Santa Monica Seafood. And
That
it
seems
is
easy enough.
one of the very best seafood places you can go to. They have an incredible... I know this is very lazy to say about an ahi poke bowl, but it is that good of an ahi poke bowl.
Love that.
Their swordfish is killer, and I'm not even a huge fish guy. They have a great oyster bar, great wine selection.
Where's that?
It's on Wilshire Boulevard, I think 12th. It is a phenomenal place. You've never been to Santa Monica Seafood?
No, I've ever go anywhere.
Oh, dude, you gotta go to San Francisco.
I have the top, because it's so funny. Yesterday it popped up on my thing. It was top 10 restaurants in Santa Monica. And so I was just like, okay, I might as well just send this to him. But it's got a little bit of everything on it. And honestly, like some of them are the ones that you have loved, like Father's Office.
Love my favorite burger in America.
Yeah, they were like breaking down like best this, best that, best that. There's Layla's Bagels, which I wasn't sure of. Milo and Olive.
Milo and Olive, I
that's
love.
on there.
Great.
They're quite. The one I was like, ooh, Pajoli.
I've never been.
Or something like that. Yeah, there's a couple of those where I was like, honestly, I'll send it to you guys, but yeah, that's and the bar is definitely gonna be a Cody one too.
Okay, bars. My go-to spot, O'Brien's Pub on Will. Hell, it's in our opening video, in fact. But
Oh, there she is. Is that a Conor McGregor mural on the side?
yes, it is.
So can I spray paint it?
I don't. Clearly, they spray painted it on there, so I don't know what rules.
Because
are
I'm
existing.
kind of good at spray painting, believe it or not.
As you can tell,
I
by
shouldn't
our
say
logo.
out loud. I'm not gonna spray paint it.
No, it's certainly not our logo on it. That'd be amazing.
But yeah, every time I drive by that, which is every day that I leave here, I'm
It's not
like,
my favorite. I'll admit that's an oversight.
well, they've had time to fix it. Like, why is it still up?
2 blocks away, though, there's a beautiful mural of Anthony Bourdain that you can look at
That's
instead.
fair enough. Yes.
But I want to give Shane and everybody what I think the bar that Shane's going to like the best.
Interesting.
It's a little place we'd like to call Shay J.
Oh, I love Shay.
Shay
There
J
she is.
on Main Street or Ocean Avenue in Santa Monica. Dude, I cannot stress this place is a magical place. So much so. It's so magical that we have convinced NBA legends to hang out there completely against their will.
With a girl he probably was trying to impress.
Yeah, and instead, he kept this girl at Shay J because Paul Pierce was having way too much fun at Shay J.
It's like a dive bar.
It's a big-ass dive
You
bar.
cannot be. It's also been there for a gazillion?
It's been there forever.
Or so years.
And those of you that don't know this story, we did tell this story about when it happened at the time because those of you that know, Michelle doesn't like to go out a ton.
Yeah.
There was a night Michelle wanted to go out. We went out. She gets a text from Paul Pierce. We convinced him to come meet us up there. And but after an hour of Paul completely complaining about what we have forced him to
Why
go
are we
to.
here? Because the thing is, if you go down like 2 more blocks, there's like cooler, hipper
And
places.
clubs, yeah, like it's all the cool spots. And instead, we're at this just absolute rundown dive.
Killing it.
But I gotta say, after an hour of him at the dive, he was having the time of his life.
Dude, Paul does not suffer for it. He's a fun-having fool, as I'm sure most of you with computers have figured out.
Michelle, he started bouncing at the bar. He literally
my
started
guy.
checking IDs, and you and I were just sitting back like, when is somebody gonna notice that Paul Pierce is checking the IDs?
Remember the one group walked in and the one guy like did a double take? Because it's not just that like, okay, it's Paul Pierce. Maybe
He's
you've never
7
seen.
feet tall.
Thank you. I was like, maybe you've never watched a basketball game in your life, but he is larger than everybody else, and it ain't close.
Yeah, I'll never forget. The guy looked at him, never even looked at it. He's like,
Like something.
huh?
It felt like we were filming one of those weird shows.
Yeah, and he just turned around, walked away. They came back. He's just like, are you Paul
You look a lot
Pierce?
like Paul
And then he's
Pierce.
just like, yeah, man, what's up? He's like, can I get a photo? He's like, bro, I'm working.
Dumbass. By the way, Rocky, make sure your mic's on when you come back. We're getting some feedback.
Dude, what is wrong with you, bro?
You're only doing 9 jobs. Figure
I
it
am
out.
so sick of your unprofessional nature.
You know what? You're not getting paid this week.
Nope. or last week or the following week.
There's like, in my defense, there's like 7 things I have to do to make sure my mic's on.
Is it on now?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Oh,
fair
look
enough.
at you. See, now you're a professional.
We're like, is it?
Hopefully. But yeah, no, I'm here. I'm working stuff out.
All right.
No, you're
Give us the
killing it.
next quick hitter, my guy.
Oh yeah.
Quick hitter.
So next quick hitter would be, I think it was a little brainchild from Cody earlier. What would you guys consider the most innovative sport?
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
I wanted to have this conversation really quick,
Mm-hmm,
just a little light one, because I have a theory that there is one sport very specifically that's the most innovative major sport in the United States right now,
Okay. I think.
and it is baseball.
Okay.
Every rule change that they have made, everything that they have broken down, all the reasons that they have done it have actually been successful. They have changed the pace of the game. They have changed the style of the game. They have changed how we are viewing the game and consuming the game. I think they have added so much more fun. They have taken away so many of these bullshit, nonsensical, unwritten rules.
I like it.
There's now when brawls actually happen, they seem like they're for real reasons rather than just somebody's fragile ego because they gave up a home run and they got looked at too long.
Okay.
I think baseball has been killing it in a way that I think other sports should maybe take some notice of, because I don't feel like anything is changing in the NFL for the better right now. I think we're still just
It's
getting the same
hard.
thing. And I understand that it's NFL's king and will remain king. I'm not suggesting that they aren't, but are they innovating at all? Are they making the game
Well, they
better?
did the giant helmet, and I felt like that was like, okay, we did something that can hold us over.
But man, is that making the game better?
No, I don't think so.
Like-
That's for the safer aspect. I
Yeah.
mean, it depends on what you decide is better and not better.
Yeah, and
Can
NBA
this be
trying.
any sport, by the way?
Any
Because I'm
sport.
going outside the box.
do it.
Do you remember when we were on the other place and sperm racing showed up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Rock, you know
I'm-
about this?
Yeah, I'm going with sperm racing. It's literally the definition of innovation because that's what it takes to pull something like this off. It's a bunch of tech kids
She said pull
that
off.
figured it. I know. It's 2 college kids that basically ended up doing it. And the kid that won is like, I think he's over at USC. Tristan.
Damn it.
Did they not prove that to be all bullshit? I'm sorry, my
Excuse me? I will
Did
never.
they prove it to be bullshit? How dare
How
you
could they
suggest
prove that?
I'm sorry.
They're literal swimmers. They're
They said that the video that was shown during the competition was faked somehow. I'm not.
bastards.
I don't believe it.
I refuse.
I don't believe
need
it.
to see some real
I won't
evidence of
believe it.
that.
I'll bring evidence. I'll bring evidence.
Give me some evidence.
What you're
'cause-
doing is you're sort of trying to lessen the fact that old Tristan won it, and I won't be here
Yeah,
for that.
because Tristan's got some fast ass swimmers, bro.
I mean, that's like, because it's all microscopic and like this, that, and the other, and it needs tech. So for me, it's like the literal definition of innovation.
I can't argue that. Okay, I'm sorry. Sperm racing wins again.
Ding dong.
Rock, you got any more quick hitters?
That's it.
That's it
We're
for
gonna
quick
have to,
hitters.
We're going to have to change the segment to Rocky's quiet hitters. We got to figure that out. We'll figure out the mic. Look, you guys have figured everything else out here.
We'll get the mic right. Also, in full transparency, Rock is being put in a tough spot today because
Yeah.
Shane had a little personal emergency. Nothing crazy. Shane's okay. Everybody's okay. But he had to literally duck out of the show last second. And Rock is not only on the ones and twos, but he's producing, he's
Dear
running
Lord.
everything, and he is busting his ass right now.
Yeah,
Good
it's a
job,
lot.
Rock. We're
Good
proud
job,
of you.
buddy. Good job. Big raise.
Oh man. So I got a question
Just
for you.
throwing around money ideas. No one's making any money.
Can you please stop? I'm the one.
No,
that paid
I'm
him.
giving him 100% raise. Like that's how good you've been today. So well done.
So Michelle, the question is, should we just go ahead and reflect right now?
Whoa.
We could.
whoa, Okay.
It's time for reflection.
Oh God.
Damn it, Rocky! Damn it, Rocky! You have one job on top of the other 19 jobs you're doing right now.
9 jobs.
We actually got it.
Reflection. Oh, so totally worth the wait.
That's the creepiest voice you can do.
Is it?
It sounds like something like abductee, like somebody who abducts people
Well,
would
then
say.
how else should we say it?
I'm not saying to change it. I'm just telling you what it sounds like.
Well, that's good. Very, very black phone of us.
Yeah, oh yeah. I watched the first one, but I don't remember it. I wonder if the second one's good.
Apparently it is. It's still doing well in the box
I like
office.
Ethan Hawke.
So do I. I love
good
Ethan
on- yeah,
Hawke.
I'm good on that.
Is that your reflection?
No, God, no. Sorry. That was just a thought. Okay, go on.
My reflection is simply this. The sports media is a really weird place, especially right now. Like it's always been a weird place filled with eccentric people and people that are former athletes, people that are not former athletes. And I'm not one of those guys that think, oh, you have to have played to talk about sports. That's ridiculous. I think anyone can be qualified to talk about sports. But when you're talking about the minutia of sports and you're talking about toughness, and if you're somebody that really makes yourself out to be a tough person and a tough hombre in this world of masculine egos and everything, I do think it helps to have a semblance of athletic ability. But if you don't have it, it should be your biggest goddamn secret in the world. So while you ponder on that thing, I'm going to show you a wonderful video of a clown. Let's take a look at the clown. Let's take a look at the clown. Let's take a look at the clown. There's a clown. Listen, I'm not saying that you need to be an athlete. But if this is your version of cracking the old pads, I would have probably deleted the fucking video. But, what do I know?
In fairness, in my sculpt class that's done in a 117-degree room, there is a woman that's about 64 that does uppercuts sometimes, and honestly,
Better
about
than,
the same. That being said, wow, that is awesome.
I love that video. It's fun.
It is fun.
I throw it on every once in a while when I just, want to laugh at a clown.
It's like, I mean, I think you're either born with natural athleticism. I joke about it all the time, but I am somebody who leans more athletic than not. It's like there's nothing you do about it. It's either you just pick things up, or you look, when you do pick them up, you look like you know what you're doing. Anyways, just pointing out I have that. That was an interesting video. So my reflection is actually sports, because
sports-ish.
the Spurs kicked off their NBA Cup dreams this past weekend. They played the Rockets on Friday, and they won. Let's go. They also beat the Pelicans over the weekend, which is awesome, because it was the return of De'Aaron Fox. And oh my God, I think we all forgot how fast De'Aaron Fox is and how the game's so speedy when he gets back out there. And my goodness, they look real. And I'm looking forward to tonight because, like I said, I am a YouTube TV subscriber, so I won't be able to watch Monday Night Football.
Same.
But I will be watching the Bulls the Bulls hosting the Spurs tonight. And it's a 7-2 Spurs squad and a 6-3 Bulls squad.
I'll admit, this is actually going to be must-watch TV.
It's kind of good, yeah.
It really is, because I don't love the Spurs. I can't help it. I have to dislike the Spurs. I am a Laker fan. Wemby is must-watch television.
It's kind of fun.
Period. Stop. And against this Bulls team where there's a little bit of a resurgence going on in Chicago, I want to see this.
I know. They're like a team that's like doing things. I'm here for it.
I'll admit, I was a little asleep at the wheel when it came to the NBA this weekend. Josh Giddey still doing this?
Yeah, no, it's still happening. I mean, Detroit, I think, was a big story of the weekend. They're 8-2 and atop the Eastern Conference and won 6 in a row and look pretty badass doing it. I also find them fascinating, and I'm sure we'll talk more about it this week. But just something I was thinking about, like Cade Cunningham specifically, right? Like, we all know that 2 seasons ago they had that 28 losses in a row record that they set.
God,
so
brutal to watch.
We always hear about guys in losing situations, or you come into something and it can scar you basically. To see Cade Cunningham today, who you can make the argument is the best guard in the Eastern Conference if you want. You can top 5 in the league. You can have this conversation and not sound crazy. I just think it's such a cool story. Like I love it for Detroit. I love it for the Pistons. But yes, I will be watching the Bulls and the Spurs.
Unquestionably. I will probably also see at least a little bit of Monday Night Football because they probably will go to an establishment to watch it because, like you,
I love establishments.
Well, I'm also kind of stuck because I am also a YouTube TV subscriber.
I'm telling you.
And I am not getting, I'm sorry, I am not paying for your subscription service. I don't care how much you think I'm going to take Disney's side over Google.
So is that the fit? Like, I know we all got the big email this week about how to get your $20 credit or whatever.
I'm still confused by that.
But I am too. I'm like, I'll figure it out. But so is the alternative that is in effect right now that I would just pay an additional something, and then I would have it as a separate streamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think there are ways around it, and I think these are the possible ways. One, you can get a short-term subscription to Fubo TV, which is I believe
I have done that before.
Which is by the way Disney owned at the moment.
Yeah.
Like the board of directors are all Disney people.
Yeah.
So you're more or less just going to Disney. You could pay for the ESPN subscription.
Nope.
There's no way I'm doing that. You could pay for a different service like going to DirecTV or something. I literally just left DirecTV because I wanted to do YouTube TV.
Yeah, you did do that.
And I'll also admit why I did that. It was literally half the price to DirecTV. That was all I needed. And also, I love how YouTube TV works. I love how I can consume football games on Sunday with it.
I do too.
And I'm not going to sit here and pretend, YouTube TV is always in the right. They're owned by Google. It's just one conglomerate against another conglomerate. And it's weird that we're all weirdly in the middle. It's stupid.
I will say this, and it's not even me being snarky. We all know how I think about a lot of things, but I haven't actually missed it.
Me neither.
Which is weird, because if you would have told 10, 12 years ago I still work there, but that's a different thing. But just as a fan of sports,
I consume it all the time.
So many things. I haven't missed it at all.
And I'm not missing any sports because of it.
And the streamers have all my stuff.
Yeah, there's other networks that cover these things. There's other ways for me to consume it. There's other ways for me to look up stats. I don't need to get any of these stats from anyone on the shows. They don't talk about it. So
I know somebody actually early on in the chat pointed out that they didn't discuss the Spurs or anything at all.
And that's ridiculous.
And I was like, what?
No, I get it's Monday and you got to talk football, but other sports exist.
Well, thank God. Thank God, or else I'd have a lot extra free time though if they didn't.
That is true. Well, I'm technically only a baseball expert anyways.
That's a good point.
That is factual.
That's a good point.
Yeah, well.
We did it.
That is it for Reflections. And that is going to be it for us today. And we will be back, of course, here live tomorrow noon Pacific time. We
Amen,
do want to make
sister.
sure you guys like, share, and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you can. Not to mention, follow us on all of our socials. But not only Michelle Beadle, but myself, Cody Decker, and Anti-Hero Baseball on Instagram. But more importantly, at Beadle and Decker on Twitter, on Instagram. We're trying to build up that Instagram right now. We are trying to post a lot on there and focus a lot on our YouTube channel. We're going to be putting so much stuff on there. And like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps out that algorithm.
That's right. Tell your friends, tell your family, hijack their computers, their phones, do it for them. You don't have to watch. You just got to subscribe.
And stay off of solitaire apps.
And that's all I got for you. R.I.P.